Right. So in our last class, we had decided that we should discuss the previous year's question and we should analyze that will benefit us, and accordingly we will go ahead. So this class we are going to discuss the question paper, guys. So the approach that we are going to follow, that I have decided, please let me know if you have any problem with that. I will share the screen and show you the previous year's questions. Okay. I thought it would be useless to type all the questions, so I brought the question itself. The PDF original question I have brought. I will share that. Okay. I'll share a screen and show the question with you. One by one, we will read the question and discuss why something is answer, why something is not the answer, and all these things. This is the style I have decided. Shall we go ahead with this style or change it? What do you want?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so fine.
Yes, sir.
That's fine? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Before I share the screen, let me give you one declaration.
Sir,
The
namaskar.
Namaskar, Bhagyasri. Namaskar. Before I share the screen and show you the question paper, previous year's question paper, let me start with a small declaration, guys. Declaration is the question paper that I have got is solved by one candidate. Okay. माने परीक्षा रे से राइट चिन्ह सब देइछन्ते हला. Do you do that while attending any exam? आंसर रे मार्क दियो कि नहीं, माने राइट चिन्ह दियो कि नहीं? हाँ.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
सेठी दिया हेछि. हाँ, माने सब क्वेश्चन रे दिया हेछि. But most of the answers are wrong. Marked answers are wrong. So let's not go by the selection that is already done in the question paper. Let's think, analyze, and then decide the answer. Okay. So that is the thing I
Okay,
would
sir.
say. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Let me share the screen. Can you see the word PDF file now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. This question has been already solved, but please do not get carried away by the marked answers. Most of the answers marked here are wrong. Okay, most, when I say most, I mean 80-85%. Okay. Yeah. Right then. Let's start quickly. What do we understand from the following sentence? There is one sentence given, and the areas of town near the river are liable to flooding. Liable to flooding. One thing I would like to tell you, when you are practicing any question set or when you are writing exam, as soon as you read the question, you please try to locate the area of the question. Locate the area of the question means बुझी पारलो कि कोन कहूची?
No,
माने
sir.
question ता कोठु आसीची. The question is related to grammar, or जदि grammar रु आसी ताहेले parts of speech रु आसी ना article रु आसी ना active passive रु आसी. एमती locate करिया पई चेष्टा करो. Locate कले answer करिया रे साहाज्य हुए टिके. माने you would be focused there. सेइथिरो rule regulation विषय रे मने पकइबो. Am I making sense, guys, or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So question number 1 is related to vocabulary. And when we are analyzing questions, let me tell you, vocabulary discussion samayare आमे विशेष किसी नाही डिस्कस करियार सेटा काहे की से आंसर टा हला आमे डिस्कस कर देबा आ तार तो सेमती किसी रूल रेगुलेशन सेमती डिटेल को जाय होनी कारण नेक्स्ट vocabulary is vast ocean sometimes they ask this next time they ask something different okay active passive हेले active passive रो रूल आमे डिस्कस कर देबा रिपोर्टेड स्पीच हेले तार रूल डिस्कस कर देबा किंतु vocabulary हेले कोन करियो आमे बुझि पाउ
Only practice करियो.
राइट ओनली आंसर ही हमें डिस्कस कर पाया ओके एनीवे आ वोकाबुलरी रो सेमती किसी टेक्निक्स न थाए ओके जेते पढिबो बेसी इफ यू आर अ गुड रीडर जदि पढा पढी करिसो न्यूज पेपर बही नोवेल्स देन योर वोकाबुलरी वुड बी गुड आ जदि वोकाबुलरी रो स्पेसिफिक प्रैक्टिसेस करूसो देन योर वोकाबुलरी वुड बी गुड अदरवाइज नॉट एज सिंपल एज दैट ओके सो व्हाट डू वी अंडरस्टैंड फ्रॉम द फॉलोइंग सेंटेंस The areas of town near the river are liable to flooding. This is vocabulary related question. जदि liable to रो meaning बुझुछो ताहले answer would be right.
Often.
Very good, very good. So there is no other problem here. These areas are often flooded. Liable to माने likely, संभाव्य likely. Right, the areas of town near the river are likely to be flooded all the time. Hala, other answers would be wrong. आमे analysis भी करियो कि other answers कहीं की wrong है वो ना इटा ठीक अच्छी. Are you convinced? Hello.
ठीक अच्छी सर.
ठीक अच्छी सर.
Are you convinced?
आगे
Yes,
सर.
sir.
Yes, sir.
कौन सी समय रे किसी भी डाउट ले प्लीज आस्क क्वेश्चंस ओके छोटा भी डाउट है
Yes,
था
sir.
सिली डाउट है था एमती नुह जे मोर तीन जन सांग कहले बोली हां हेई ही थिवो मु चुप रही जाए एमती नहीं प्लीज आस्क क्वेश्चंस ओके राइट इन व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग डज जस्ट appear in the correct order
डी सर.
okay right अरे एमती एते लेट रे समस्ते आसुथिबे जदि मु एटा अलाउ करिबि ना हमें डिस्कस करिया in which of the following the just माने just रो यूज ऊपर एक क्वेश्चन टा अछि अगेन vocabulary हां so in which of the following the just appear in the correct order एठी मो गोटे ऑब्जर्वेशन मोर कहि question टा complete अछि कि माने what do you feel about the question you look at the question and tell me is there anything confusing or things are fine just रो यूज विषय रे क्वेश्चन टा पचरा हिची जे जस्ट टा ठीक जगह रे लागि छि कि नाही को जगह रे जस्ट टा लगैले ठीक हबो सेटा होची क्वेश्चन
Last one.
last one is the answer ठीक अछि किंतु do you find anything wrong with the question और ठीक अछि सब क्वेश्चन टा इनकम्प्लीट अछि देखो जस्ट गोटे वर्ड तारो बहुत यूज अछि just has many uses okay many usages तो एटा खाली माने टाइम रो हुएनी कि खाली माने एतिकी काम कली बेसी काम कली बहुत बहुत तार अलग अलग मीनिंग अछि एठी से इंडिकेट करिया कथा जे just to be used as time indicator or something like that only I will give you one example I just have returned from a wedding in Balasore it is complete wrong achi we can know that right so eliminated I have returned just from a wedding in Balasore এই question रे এই sentence रे कौन wrong अछि? You tell me. Next sentence, I have written from just a wedding in Balasore. I have just returned from a wedding in Balasore. आमे जेतेबेले time रो कथा कहउछंती, I have just returned from a wedding in Balasore. That is absolutely right. I agree with you. But look at the option C and tell me what is wrong there. Option C, I have returned from just a wedding in Balasore.
Preposition ପରେ ରହିଛି ବୋଲି preposition ପରେ ରହିଛି
Preposition ଟା ପରେ ରହିଛି ବୋଲି ଭୁଲି ଯିବ.
ସେଠି
Preposition
just
ପରେ-
ମାନେ denominate କରୁଛି wedding କୁ ତ ସେଥିପାଇଁ
Just ର meaning ଅଛି କି ନାହିଁ ଏଠି? ମାତ୍ର ଗୋଟେ ବାହାଘର ଆଟେଣ୍ଡ କରିକି ମୁଁ ପଳେଇ ଆସିଲି. ଏଇ meaning ଟା ଆସୁଛି କି
wedding
ନାହିଁ?
କୁ ଇଏ କରୁଛି। ହଁ
ଆସୁଛି ଆସୁଛି
Yes, sir.
ବାଲେଶ୍ୱର
ଆସୁଛି।
କାହିଁକି ଯାଇଥିଲେ? ବାଲେଶ୍ୱର କାହିଁକି ଯାଇଥିଲେ? I went to ବାଲେଶ୍ୱର just to attend a wedding. ଠିକ ଅଛି କି ନାହିଁ? ମାତ୍ର ଗୋଟେ wedding attend କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଯାଇଥିଲେ. ମାତ୍ର ଗୋଟେ wedding attend କରିକି ମୁଁ ପଳେଇ ଆସିଲି. ଏଇଠି ମୁଁ କଣ କହିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛି? question ରେ ଟିକେ ଭୁଲ ଅଛି. question ରେ ଆଉ ଟିକେ elaborate ପଚାରିବା କଥା. When just mean the time, ଅନ୍ୟ କିଛି ନାହିଁ. just ର ବିଭିନ୍ନ use ଅଛି. ଏଇଠି D answer ହେବ. I don't know whether you are getting me or not. Let me not confuse you more. just ର ଅଲଗା use ସବୁ ଥାଏ ବୋଲି ଜାଣିଛ କି ନାହିଁ?
yes sir
Yes, sir.
ସେଇଟାକୁ ମୁଁ କହୁଥିଲି. And if you look at option C is also a right sentence. There is nothing wrong in option C. Okay, ସେଥିପାଇଁ just ଟା କୋଉ sense ରେ use ହଉଛି ସେଟା indicate କରିବା କଥା question ରେ. ସେଟା ମୁଁ କହୁଥିଲି. Anyway, let's go ahead. Their son went off and got married last week just like that. What does just like that mean in this context? Meaning of just like that. Just like his parents, just like we expected. It have ki A or B?
suddenly and unexpectedly
Suddenly and unexpectedly. Okay. Suddenly and unexpectedly is the answer, of course. Good. Predictably and wisely, এটা লিখিଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଯେ answer କରିଛନ୍ତି ସେ completely wrong. Just like that ମାନେ ସେ ତାର ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ meaning ବି ହଉଛି immediately, all of a sudden. Okay, if you search for this phrase in an online dictionary or any dictionary, you will find immediately, all of a sudden. Okay, and another meaning is suddenly, unexpectedly also. So this is the answer. What idiomatic expression conveys the sense of the general truth of a statement by disagreeing with it? A question ही बहुत confusing अछि. Right? Are you comfortable with this question or you find it confusing?
No, sir, confusing.
Confusing, sir.
Sir,
ମାନେ
এটা কোন এক্সামର question? ASOର কি?
ASOର the question ଟା.
Sir,
You
କୋଉ
must
year?
be having a different set. 2019 ର question D set ବୋଧେ ଏଟା ନା ମୁଁ set ଟା ଜାଣି ପାଉନି କୋଉ set ଟା କାରଣ one of your friends Sahista I think sent me this question and we are solving it. But I am sure this is from 2019 ASO. Do you agree with me, guys? Other guys? Have
Yes,
you
sir.
seen the question?
no
Yes, sir.
sir
Nobody has seen the question?
No,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
विश्वजीत
No,
देखिछ
sir.
क्वेश्चन
हाँ सर।
एटा तो
हाँ सर।
हाँ ऑब्वियसली ओके ठीक अछि हाँ एटा ही मो देखि कि कहूची यू प्लीज डोंट वरी दिस इज द क्वेश्चन there may be a difference in question arrangement in the set that you have received or something like that, but this is the question, previous year question. Just listen. ଏଇଟା कबाट फबाट बंद होची खोलुची टिके म्यूट कर दियो हां ओके ओके देन यार मीनिंग टा के कहि परियो कि
B.
This is exception to general truth. Sir, option D ଟା show କରୁନି ତ ଜଣା ପଡୁନି।
सर शो करूनी हमको।
option D is this one, where there is a way there is a will. एटा तो चांस नहीं छाड़ो
सर B.
हाँ
B.
the rule proves the exception. रूल केमती प्रूव करियो एक्सेप्शन को
Exception proves the rule will be correct, I guess.
exception proves the rule okay
Yes, sir.
सर ए टाइप रो क्वेश्चन आसिला हम कोन करिवु टिके किछि आईडिया दियंतु।
एई टाइप रो क्वेश्चन आसिले माने मु कहिबी छाडी देबो से क्वेश्चन ता बुझले काहे की कहूची
आगे
I should not be telling you this thing किंतु एई तीनटा लाइन को बुझिया पाई जदी if you are spending 4-5 minutes एमती हुए थरे थरे बहुत कंफ्यूजिंग सेंटेंस दे थांती फिगरेटिव लैंग्वेज यूज करे की हां एटा को सीधा भी पचारि परथांते हला एटा को
आगे सर
which statement disagrees with the general truth एमती भी पचारि परथांते से माने फिगरेटिव लैंग्वेज काहा को माने इंग्लिश प्रोफेसर गोटे को दिया हितो क्वेश्चन देबा पाई तांको संध्यारे बसथिबे ओडो मस्तीरे पिलांको कंफ्यूज करया टाइप रो गोटे ना निजरो ज्ञान देखिबा पाई ए भलिया माने कंफ्यूजिंग phrases use करके they have made the questions okay one or two questions you will be finding like this another type of question is statement and assertion have you come across that question ever
आगे सर
गोटे स्टेटमेंट थिबो तापर assertion थिबो तापर चारटा ऑप्शन थिबो statement is wrong assertion is right assertion and statement both are wrong एमपी सब ऑप्शंस थिबो generally I go crazy in that statement and assertion I remember that's why I told you and this is another kind of thing where they knowingly confuse the candidates you can dedicate half a minute or 1 minute to understand the question if you get the real meaning of the question then you will get the option okay if you're not getting don't break your head go ahead other questions are far easier did you get the message sometimes you can be strategic enough to leave one or two questions instead of making a mistake am I making sense guys
यस सर
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
यस सर।
सर इंग्लिश क्वेश्चन गुड़िक पूरा रीजनिंग क्वेश्चन भली पूरा कंफ्यूजिंग
सबु नुह see look at the next question life is not measured by the number of breaths we take by the moments that take our breath dash
सर ए
this question is from what phrasal verb vocabulary देखो question 1 रू start करिकी question 5 पर्यंत vocabulary related ही but this is phrasal verb question. Take our breath away. Taking somebody's breath away means what? What is the
Death.
meaning of this? Huh?
Death ହେଇଗଲା.
Nahi, not at all. यार meaning बुझो. Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take. माने केते निश्वास प्रश्वास आमे जीवन जाक नेले सेथिरे लाइफ रो इंपोर्टेंस ता गणी होनी. कोथिरे जणा पड़े लाइफ रो वैल्यू इंपोर्टेंस सेटा होची तारो ई फ्रेजल वर्ब रो मीनिंग. By the movements that take our breath away. Away माने taking somebody's breath away माने living a wonderful moment, having a beautiful time or beautiful achievement. माने आम लाइफ रे आमे ई सब केते कले ई सब रो परिमाण केते थिला ई सब रो मोमेंट्स केते थिला सेटा आम लाइफ को डिफाइन करूछ. This is the meaning of, this is a quotation anyway. Okay, breathtaking moment. Have you heard of this breathtaking moment?
Yes, yes, sir.
This
Yes,
is
sir.
related to that. Okay, taking our breath away means
Sprout fill.
To be extremely exciting or
to
beautiful.
be extremely exciting.
Exciting or beautiful.
Okay, right. Having an exciting moment in life. ना तुम लाइफ रे केते एक्साइटमेंट अछि सेटा डिफाइन करूछि लाइफ को. निश्वास प्रश्वास तो समझते नहीं. लाइफ रे केते एक्साइटमेंट अछि सेटा वैल्यू ऐड करूछि ना खाली बसी की निश्वास प्रश्वास नेबाटा ऐड करूछि लाइफ को. व्हिच वन?
Value of life.
Value माने the excitement in life. Okay, all this. Right. Okay. Question number 6. What does this sentence really mean? What does this sentence really mean? A book we have not read is no more non-existent than a country we have not visited. A book we have not read is no more non-existent than a country we have not visited. आमे बही पढ़ी कि नहीं?
आज्ञा सर.
ना. We have not read the book. We have visited the country or not?
No.
The country that they are talking about?
No, sir.
No. किंतु से आमे न पढ़िले गोटे बही रो एक्जिस्टेंस सरी जीवो कि? बही तो रहिबो ना?
आज्ञा
Yes,
सर.
sir.
आमे न बोले बोली कि गोटे कंट्री से कंट्रीटा अछि कि नहीं ना तार एक्जिस्टेंस खत्म हो जीवो?
रहिबो सर.
रहिबो. Look at the answer.
सी.
C.
We have neither read the book nor visited the country. किंतु ठीक अछि तुमरो आंसर एतिकी पर्यंत ठीक अछि. किंतु ए जो नॉन लुक एट द सेकंड लाइन. नॉन एक्जिस्टेंट देन ए कंट्री वी हैव नॉट. नॉन एक्जिस्टेंट सेटा एक्सप्रेस होनी.
सर डी रो किछि लुचि जाइछि हमको देखा जाउनी.
ओहो, आई एम सॉरी.
सर डी भी तो ही परियो.
डी ही हबो.
हम्म.
हमें पढ़ी ना.
डी सर.
आउ आमे जाई नाहंती से कंट्री तथापि से बही आउ से कंट्री एग्जिस्ट करूची ओके सेटा होची क्वेश्चन देखो डबल नेगेटिव एठी यूज है नो मोर नॉन एग्जिस्टेंट ओके सेति पई एटा I don't know Mr. Patel's age, but he seems quite old. What does quite mean here? Quite old.
fairly,
He looks quite old जदि तुम्हें कहूछ जनकु ताहले what
Fairly.
would be the meaning of your use of word quite old?
Fairly, sir.
Silently looking have okay duita answer तो you easily you can eliminate. One thing I must tell you. ଯେତେବେଳେ when you are writing exam गोटे multiple choice questions ର गोटे there is a style of approaching the answering style. Out of A, B, C, D, you will find at least two answers vague and useless kind. At least one you will find vague. Okay, not at all related. So you can go by theory of elimination sometime. I'm not saying always. Okay. ଯେତେବେଳେ confuse होतिबो ना कोन you can go with theory of elimination also. Means which answers can be eliminated easily silently and looking. Is there any possibility that these can be answers, these A and B?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No,
This
sir.
is called theory of elimination. Means you eliminate the options which are not likely to be the answer. Okay. Next, fairly and not very. Read along the sentence and you will understand. Like, but he seems fairly old. Quite को replace करियो fairly सह. But he seems not very old. Which one would be right?
Fairly.
fairly,
Obviously,
Fairly.
fairly. He seems fairly old. Okay, so fairly would be the answer. English is different dash German in that the letter is a highly inflected language. Comparison होची दुईटा भितरे. Okay.
then,
Then,
Obvious,
sir.
huh?
Then
No.
From, sir.
from sir
From.
From ହେବ then ता जोटा तुमे कहूछ
From.
prefer जदि यूज हेतिबो prefer सेटा then यूज ହେବ.
Sir,
Okay.
two हबो ना prefer करे.
English is different too.
तो सर ए किछि दिन तळे गोटे ओएसएससी रो एग्जाम थिला कि सर प्रिफर पर आमे ध्यान लिखिथिलु किंतु आंसर की रे देछि प्रिफर पर 2 सर.
I prefer हाँ मु भूल कहली सेटा I prefer coffee to tea then सेटा भूल कहली हाँ to सेटा तो सेटा जदि prefer केस हेथांता ताले आंसर अलगा किंतु एठी different is followed by from. Okay, different is followed by from. English is different from German in that the letter is highly inflected language. कोटा inflected language कहि परियो कि
latter means second one, German.
German is
German.
right. तो एटा आंसर हबो कोन A from. Okay. Man, are you making any notes, guys? Because the make note of the answers. You must be having the question paper. Otherwise, I will send it. You can get fresh question paper also where it's not marked. Okay, and you can.
ग्रुप रे सेंड कर देछि सर.
Sorry.
सर ग्रुप रे सेंड कर देछि फ्रेश क्वेश्चन पेपर आंसर लिखा है.
Send करिछ केबे?
एबे व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप रे.
Okay. एबे नहीं तो मु देखि पाउनी.
So group 2 रे
Okay,
Yes, group.
okay. I do not belong to that group probably. No problem, no problem. Answers भी लिखा है सेठी
ना सर
लिखा है नहीं
खाली
तो
क्वेश्चन
okay. खाली question. Good, good. So you can download that question, guys, which he has circulated, and after that you use the answers that we are discussing now. Right. Question number 9. When you cannot see the picture clearly, you say, see, cannot see the picture. This is the meaning you need to express.
Unable to
And this is from vocabulary. Okay. I unable. गोटे अखाड़ुआ लागुछि कि नहीं I unable गोटे आंसर हेबो कि
I am unable ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା।
I am unable
I'm unable.
एटा गोटे हुअंता गोटे ठीक अछि I cannot hardly
Both are
Can
negative.
hardly hello.
Superfluous ହେଇଯାଇଛି।
see both are negative. Cannot means negative, hardly means negative, so double
D
negative cannot be the answer. Cannot able to see, cannot able, can means able. Okay, can that be answer? सेटा गोटे भूल sentence. I could not able to किसी लोग को कुहंती I cannot able to go there, some people say. But can and ability, these two things are similar. So can and ability, can mean, can and able will not be used together. Please remember this. Again, got a wrong structure दिया है इसी। Okay. Then I can hardly see the picture clearly. Hardly the meaning कौन?
No chance.
Hardly the meaning कौन?
It's just difficult.
नहीं।
Sir, hardly, rarely, scarcely, same sense.
Good. Suppose नहीं difficult जोटा तुम्हें hard शब्द को देखी कि difficult को उच्चार that is different. Please understand. Look at this sentence. I hardly go to school.
Rarely
Rarely. माने zero नुहो 0.5%, 1. We cannot assign a percentage, but for your understanding, I am saying this 0.5%, 1%, maximum 2% दिनरे जदि मु जाउछि स्कूल को ताहले I can say I hardly go to school. माने 40 मिनिट भी हलानी पिला आउछंती वर्तमान I do not understand.
Sir,
Okay. So
sir,
yes.
sir ଆମକୁ କିଛି phrasal verb ର PDF ଦେଇ ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି ଆମେ practice କରୁଥିବୁ।
किंतु एटा फ्रेजल वर्ब नुह
ନାଇଁ sir ଏଟା ନୁହେଁ କିନ୍ତୁ sir ଆସୁଛି 4-5 ମାର୍କ phrasal verb ରୁ।
Why not? ମୁଁ फ्रेजल वर्ब रो गोटे लंबा लिस्ट दे देबी तापरे idioms भी तो आछी ना
Yes,
Again,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
No, no.
Idiom
idiom
Yes, sir.
फ्रेजल वर्ब रो PDF दे देबी you can
ଆଉ sir
practice.
one word substitution।
One word substitution भी आछी कि
ଆଜ୍ଞା sir
हाँ, sir.
ଆସୁଛି।
Okay, okay.
ଆସୁଛି sir।
ମୁଁ ପଠେଇ ଦେବି ସବୁ ମୋର ଅଛି I will send it. Okay. And after that we can have one session also, like 10 minutes. We can 10 to 15 minutes, whatever strategies we have related to idioms, we can
sir
discuss
ଆଉ
that.
ଯୋଉ spelling error sir ଆସୁଛି।
ठीक अच्छे आमे देखो आमे कंप्लीट एनालिसिस हे गले हमको तो आईडिया आसी जीवो ना सब कोन को थ्रू केतेटा क्वेश्चन आछि देन वी विल address particular important areas. Okay, don't worry, please don't worry. Okay, let's go ahead. Inflation is like sin. Every government denounces it and every government practices it. Denounces ର meaning ବୁଝି ପାରୁଛ ତ?
Sir, announce ର opposite.
Criticize.
Denounce ମାନେ appreciate ର ଅଲଗା ମାନେ opposite ଟା.
Criticize, sir.
ମନା କରିବା,
Criticize,
ମନା
sir.
କରିବା, ମନା କରିବା, criticize କରିବା, oppose କରିବା, ଏଇ ସବୁ meaning ହେଲା ମାନେ ସତ କଥା ଗୋଟେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ଏଟା. Every government denounces it and every government practices it. Inflation মানে any economic student here?
Rise in price of commodity.
Rising prices of commodity, that is inflation. Okay, this is the meaning of this phrase. Now, reflection. Which of the following readings of this statement is more or less correct? এটা जो ମୁଁ କହୁଥିଲି ମାନେ ଗୋଟେ UPSC OPSC exams ରେ जो statement and assertion ଆସେ ଏଇଟା ସେଇ ଭଳିଆ question, କିନ୍ତୁ this question is interesting and easy. Okay, so I would like to suggest एमती सबको छाड़ी देवार अछि कि question assertion से तो सर छाड़ियाको कहउतिले तो छाड़ी देवा सेमती न. Read the question, dedicate 10-15 seconds. बहुत difficult लाଗୁछि जदि you go ahead. Okay, see, this one is easy question or not?
So last option not visible.
The question टा केमती लाଗୁछि, easy लाଗୁछि कि difficult लाଗୁछि?
Good one, sir.
Good one. Okay.
Option C, sir.
Inflation is sinful, but every government finds it inescapable. माने समस्ते जानछन्ति एटा खराब, किंतु सबु गवर्नमेंट एटा करंती ही करंती. एटा हल्ला तार मीनिंग, राइट? 11. Which of the following is the correct word formation? Okay, again vocabulary ऊपर ही अछि question का, right? किंतु गोटे जिंस जदि detest रो spelling जदि तुमे जानी थिबो, if you are not getting confused like DITEST PTETS को आउ कोन जदि कहून ताहले then you will be able to get the meaning. Which one is the answer?
Last
D.
one.
Last one is the answer. DETESTABLE. Okay, detestable. तार मीनिंग कौन? डिटेस्टेबल माने कौन? मीनिंग जानी न जदि केमती आंसर कहिलो, आई एम सरप्राइज्ड.
करदोच्यो माने खराब काम.
Sir, detest means to hate somebody.
To
Which you
Hate somebody.
hate somebody. Okay, detestable माने despicable, hateful. To hate somebody,
Disgusting, sir.
to hate somebody जोटा कहिलो एमती कहि परिबो कि I detest him कहि परिबो कि? कहि परिबो सेमती I detest him
like him.
कहि परिबोनी सेठी.
No, sir.
डिटेस्टेबल माने हेटफुल हला, जेमति कि तुमे कहि परिबो I have a detestable feeling for him, माने hateful feeling for him. Okay, right. 12. Question number 12. A swarm of insect, a flight of birds, a herd of cattle. ए सब सुनला भले लागुची हम क्लास रे केबे हम डिस्कस करथिले.
Yes, sir.
Who
Collect-
question टा?
Collective.
Noun and specifically collective noun. এই ভলিয়া টিকে টিকে দেখো vocabulary रो तो मो जस्ट मने पके दो हटा vocabulary रो बोली कि आउ तापरे आउ किछि नाही जदी आसुची करो नल नाही किंतु grammar items if somebody is something is from grammar then you please try to locate the area of the question माने को थ्रू question ता आछे once you successfully locate the area of the question it would be easy for you to answer the question. Please believe this thing when I say this. And that is how it would be beneficial for you. Okay, beneficial habo ki nahi? What do you think?
Yes, sir. Hobo.
Right. So, which one would be the answer here?
Pack of
Sir,
B.
B. Backup.
Pack of
Back of
D.
all.
Pack.
fool. Okay, different words fine, different creatures fine, different words fine, different jinso fine, different words अच्छी जमती कि herd, flock, okay, group, army, flight, swarm, all these things. Okay.
Sir, rest 3 options रो माने कोन applications रहइबो सेटा तो न्यू टर्म लागो लिटर
लिटर माने ए जो कागज फागज ये सब हमें पकाऊं
सो सेटा चले कवे एंड होस्ट
कोवे कोवेटा मु जानुनी पैक ऑफ वुल्फ जानी छी होस्ट
सर
सॉरी
सर एइटार भी गोटे लिस्ट दे देबे नहले आमे तो जानि पारुनु कोउटा आगुरु कोन लागिबो कलेक्टिव नाउन टा सर
लिस्ट अछि माने गोटे लिस्ट मु देखै थिली राइट
आज्ञा सर देखि
आ गोटे कंप्लीट
सर आई
लिस्ट
थिंक
अछि सेटा मु
बार्ड मानकर ये को भाई
कवेटा बार्ड्स मानकर
कोवे ऑफ बर्ड्स
Puppies, sir, puppies,
Sir,
little
ମୁଁ
puppies.
ଦେଖିଥିଲି sir host of sparrow ଦେଖିଥିଲି.
होस्ट ऑफ स्पैरो ओके
ଆଜ୍ଞା.
गुड वन गुड मु तार पटे
Pair of
लिस्ट
birds.
मोर से पीडीएफ जोटे मु कहउतली से पीडीएफ रे भी थिबो एटा कंप्लीट लिस्ट थिबो आई विल लोकेट दैट एंड आई विल सर्कुलेट दैट ओके Question number 30. The report implies that there is severe scarcity of water and food. Pick out the word that suggests that the news is not quite explicit or direct. माने এই sentence रू first दुईटा line रू we need to pick up one word that makes us feel that the this is not direct, this is not explicit. Okay, which word would it be?
Implies.
Implies रो meaning कौन?
ये तो रिपोर्ट ही हबो सर लागुची
रिपोर्ट जदी हेबो बोले लागुची काहे की लागुची and implies if you answer why do you think implies would be the answer?
माने रिपोर्ट रे ठीक सोर्स नाही तो डायरेक्टली हमें एटी जानि परुनु
रिपोर्ट रो सोर्स नहीं
as per these things or that things so सेमती किछि नाही तो सेट
the report माने जो source they presented the report जदि हमें कहबा ताहले एथिरे रिपोर्ट ता फॉल्स बोलिया ही हमें डाउट करिया स्टार्ट कर देबा की एंते दोनों है ना
सर
ऑप्शन ए ही आंसर हबो काहे की हबो गिव मी अ लॉजिक व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ द वर्ड implies
Sir, तात्पर्य.
Sir, report
सर गोटे इनडायरेक्ट वे रे कहबा को इम्प्लाइज कहंती डायरेक्ट वे रे न कह
imply meaning now you are right imply hela to indicate something indirectly okay indicate something indirectly instead of saying something explicitly or directly this is the meaning of implying okay माने एटा कहिबार माने हला एटा माने जणा पडुची एंती टाइप रो राइट तो
say report को ही सर जान ले
right?
से रिपोर्ट रे सर हमें पढ़ के जानले कि स्कार्सिटी ऑफ वाटर ऑफ फूड है डायरेक्टली ये कर पाना है मेरे चिंता करने कि हाँ होइथिबा
ठीक से सुनी होनी कौन कहूछ
तो से रिपोर्ट रे जानले कि माने स्कार्सिटी ऑफ वाटर एंड फूड होइछ बोली
हाँ
डायरेक्टली किसी जाने होनी
डायरेक्टली जना पड़ुनी आ नहीं रिपोर्ट टा इम्प्लाइज माने भी माने रिपोर्ट टा कहूछ इम्प्लाइंग रो मीनिंग होची सेटा जे डायरेक्टली न कहि कि इंडिकेट करिबा so this word is the answer here pick out the word that suggests that the news is not quite explicit माने news is not direct or explicit
सर किए जॉइन करे को रिक्वेस्ट करचंती कि टिके देखि देबे
okay the boys are tired this is the context the boys are tired what would be the next logical and correct sentence माने এই চারটা situation out of the given situation which one will be the reason for this boys are tired এটা কো থ্রু আসছে কোশ্চেনটা can you relate
tense
tense ରୁ আসছে specifically কো aspect ରୁ আসছে
Sir, present.
present perfect
Present perfect.
परफेक्ट कंटीन्यूअस
present perfect continuous तो ମୁଁ ଯୋଉ କହୁଥିଲି once you relate the area of the question once you look at the area of the question you will benefit because it will be easier for you to answer the question kemti easier habo let me give you that example once you look at that this is related to present perfect continuous khali gote task hi baki rahi gala look at four sentences and try to know which one is in the structure of present perfect continuous
C.
C option.
C.
they have been playing for almost
2
2
hours.
hours are you all convinced are you all do you all agree with that
Again, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
right for 14c they have been playing for almost 2 hours right ସେଥିପାଇଁ ସେମାନେ tired ହେଇଯାଇଛନ୍ତି democratic nations naturally stand more in need of forms than other nations okay and they naturally respect them less ଏଇଟା ଏଇଥିରେ ଖାଲି ଗୋଟେ word କୁ ଆମକୁ ଦେଖିବାର ଅଛି ଦୁଇଟା word କୁ what do they and them refer to in this given sentence we need to understand what is the meaning of they and them এটা କୋ area ରୁ ଆସିଛି question ଟା
parts of speech
parts of speech ର specific କୋ area
Pronoun.
pronoun so pronoun ଟା ଆମେ ଯଦି ଭଲସେ ବୁଝିଛନ୍ତି and if we know about the use of pronoun then we will be able to answer this properly right so what do they and them refer to in this sentence କୋଉଟା ହବ
D.
sir
D of
democratic nations other nations as simple as that right they and them okay I am very tired I would rather dash କୋଉଥିରୁ ଆସିଛି
work more
work more
not work
Any-
anymore.
any-
Not to work.
I would rather not her meaning
sir rather meaning ta sir kaun sir I am very tired I would rather meaning ta
better 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 ହେବ ମୁଁ ଆଉ କାମ ନ କରେ ହେଲା
Sir, option B.
B ନୁହଁ not to
D, D.
Sir, D
D
hobo, not work.
D D sir.
not to
D.
work ହେବନି ନା not work I would rather not work anymore okay ମୁଁ ବହୁତ
Yes, sir.
tired ହେଇଯାଇଛି ଭଲ ହେବ ମୁଁ ଆଉ ଯେମିତି ବେଶୀ କାମ ନ କରେ better ଭଲ ହେବ ମୁଁ ଆଉ ବେଶୀ କାମ ନ କରେ rather ର meaning ଏଇଠି ସେଇଟା ଭଲ ହେବ ମୁଁ ଯଦି ଆଉ କାମ ନ କରେ ଏଇଟା ଅଛି I think I will wait
Sir, rather ପରେ not ବସି ପାରିବ sir?
huh why not I will rather
Sir,
not work anymore huh
sir, rather ତ sir negative sense ରେ use ହୁଏ।
ଏଟା ଯୋଉଟା ତୁମେ
ହଁ, sir.
କହୁଛ ମାନେ fairly ର opposite rather
ଆଜ୍ଞା sir, ଆଜ୍ଞା sir।
ହଁ that is see ଗୋଟେ word ର ଗୋଟେ ହିଁ meaning ଅଛି କି ତୁମେ ତ ବହୁତ ଦିନ ହେଲା English ପଢୁଛ and you know competitive exams ଦଉଛ ଗୋଟେ particular word is used in different context in different meaning ଗୋଟେ ମାନେ fairly opposite rather जोटा ଆମେ କହୁ opposite न हेले भी opposite sense रे जोटा यूज हुए rather टा negative यूज हुए fairly टा positive रे यूज हुए that is completely different from this context okay I would rather
Rather
not
ମାନେ
work anymore
negative ହେଲା ପୁଣି ତା side ରେ ପୁଣି not sir କେମିତି ବସିବ sir?
rather ମାନେ negative बोलिकी केमती कहुଛ तुमे कहली परा माने in different context a single word can have different meaning rather the negative either negative रे यूज होनी I would rather means एठी ଭଲ यूज रे जेंति ଭଲ सेंस रे यूज जेंति कि I would choose to take some rest this is the meaning okay I would choose to not work and take some rest this is the meaning in which it is used in this context okay
Rather ଏଠି connector କି?
rather ନା connector ନୁହଁ ଦୁଇଟା ସେଣ୍ଟେନ୍ସ ତ ଅଲଗା ଅଲଗା ଅଛି କନେକ୍ଟର କେମିତି ହେଲା ଦୁଇଟା ସେଣ୍ଟେନ୍ସ ସି there is a full stop and this is not a connector not convinced with the answer
ଆଜ୍ଞା sir ବୁଝିହେଲା
हाँ किंतु माने response of the class is not there means the class is not convinced with the answer it looks like
Sir,
Am I right?
two कांकी use हेलानी
sorry
कि जो I would rather not to work more या not work more भितर दीटा ऑप्शन हमें चूज करियो माने जदी चूज करियो तो not to work two कांकी हमें यूज करियो
not to work not to work କାହିଁକି ହେବ not ପରେ to ହୁଏ କି ପୁଣି
sir rather ପରେ bare infinitive ଆସେ ସେଇଥିଲାଗି ହବନି
rather ପରେ bare infinitive ମାନେ without to
ଆଜ୍ଞା sir
ହଁ ସେଟା ଗୋଟେ ବି answer and not ପରେ to that is another problematic thing that's why not work anymore I would rather not go there I would rather not work anymore this would be the answer
Sir, rather ଏଠି part of speech କଣ ହବ?
rather parts of speech check କରିବା I would rather देखो I would rather जोटा I prefer. Can you see this screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
जोटा कहूतली
Yes, sir.
I prefer not to
Yes, sir.
work. ना से ई मीनिंग रे यूज होची I prefer not to work. Okay. Rather कौन होगा?
ସେ ତାହେଲେ ତ verb ହିଁ ହବ ନା।
adverb. One's preference. Okay, adverb. आमे जेतेबेले preference रो कथा कहउछन सेतेबेले adverb हिसाब रे ही यूज होची, not work anymore. Adverb. Okay. Right, जोटा मु कहउतली when we talk about preference, rather is not a negative word. Okay, and that explanation you saw just now in Google also. So here please don't worry about the thing that the rather is a negative word, and the answer would be I am very tired, I would rather not work anymore. Right. Shall we go ahead?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I think I will wait this Saturday before I decide what to do.
Till Saturday.
Till Saturday.
এটা
Till
কোন
Saturday.
কোশ্চেনটা কোথরু আসছে?
Preposition.
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 Till Saturday. Saturday পর্যন্ত. Till. That is the answer. Okay. There was this concern about frequent power failure in the city.
Lot of.
There was this concern about frequent power failure in the city.
Still
B.
lot
C.
of, sir.
very much
এটা কোথরু আসছে এটা জানিବାକୁ ପଡିବ ନିହାତି ମାନେ see this is a confusing question. ତିନିଟା ଯାକ right answer ଭଳିଆ ଲାଗିବ. You just try to adjust A, B, C. Okay.
Sir, option B.
Option
B.
No, sir. C.
ତିନିଟା ଯାକ right ଲାଗିବ. ଯିଏ ଯୋଉଟା କହୁଛ you give me explanation. Why?
Sir, a lot of ଆଉ lots of ପରେ countable noun ବସେ, ଏଠି ତ sir uncountable noun ଅଛି।
ଦିଟା ଯାକ ବସେ, uncountable ବି ବସେ। A lot of water ଆମେ କହିପାରିବାନି? କହିପାରିବା କି ନାହିଁ? Lot of खोजिकिरी देखो, you go to any dictionary and search for this word or phrase lot of, even lots of, and opposed to that a lot of. You will find that both countable and uncountable nouns can use these. Okay, both. But there is one explanation why lots of and a lot of will not be the answer here. That's why I'm saying you need to know, you need to locate the area of the question. Okay. I'm glad you said that, and at least you thought about that. See, this is a question related to quantifiers. Quantifiers, you understand?
ଆଜ୍ଞା sir.
Lots of, a lot of, all these are quantifiers. Okay. So there was this concern. Concern, gote, can we see the concern? Can we touch the concern or something like that? Concern is abstract noun or physical noun?
Abstract.
Abstract
Abstract
noun.
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 So lots of noun, lots of concern or lot of concern कहिबा ना a great deal of concern कहिबा.
A great deal of.
A great deal of concern.
A great deal of concern कहिबा. Okay. Concrete
सेकेंड
noun
ऑप्शन रे
ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା.
भी तो माने सिमिलर मीनिंग आसुची.
Sorry.
सो सेकेंड फर्स्ट ऑप्शन भी तो सिमिलर मीनिंग आसुची.
सेमती सेटा पर हम कहली तीनटा जाक एटा लागुची किंतु आमे कंसर्न को जदी आमे जानिले एटा एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन आ एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन आगरो लॉट केमती लगेबो. लॉट माने कोन गोटे कलेक्शन गोटे बीड़ा किंबा गोटे गद्दा राइट. लॉट्स किंबा ए लॉट ऑफ ए दीटा समान मीनिंग. लॉट्स ऑफ आ ए लॉट ऑफ समान मीनिंग. ओके. किंतु ए लॉट्स ऑफ कहि हेबो नै. लॉट्स ऑफ कहबो नहले ए लॉट ऑफ कहबो. ए दीटा समान मीनिंग गोटे अमाउंट को इंडिकेट करिकरी कुहंती. अमाउंट को इंडिकेट करंती से माने. कंसर्न गोटे केमती अमाउंट जो जोना पड़ियो कंसर्न गदाई कंसर्न एमती कहंती की
No sir.
ना बहुत कंसर्न अछि बोले कहंती.
No, sir.
बट सर हमें नॉर्मली भी तो कहू ना कि
सर हमें नॉर्मली तो
a
a
lot
lot
of
of thinking
concern
comes to
होती
my mind हम तो एमती भी कहू ना.
केमती कहू
A lot of concern, a
जोटा
lot of
हम
ideas
कहू
coming to my mind कि एमती हमें जो सब कहू.
एथिरे तुम दुईटा भूल करे सारलनी. जोटा हमें नॉर्मली कहू सेटा भूल भी तो जेमते कि तुम कहलो आइडिया इज कमिंग टू माय माइंड. इज कमिंग टू माय माइंड another माने wrong use of ing. Let's not go there. जोटा हम कहथिले ing सब जगह रे यूज करिया कथा न बोली. That's a different thing. See normally हमें जोटा कहू सेटा सब बेले राइट हेइथिबो ही बोली माने नै. हां कोन कहू छ. नॉर्मली हमें जाओ कहू सब बेले राइट ही कहू की.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Right. Okay. Let's go ahead.
এটা গ্রেট ডিল হবো গ্রেট ডিল
One and only answer. Great deal of. Okay.
ডিল বিজনেস কেস রে ইউজ হয় কি
नहीं. Great deal माने बहुत माने don't get carried away. माने पांचटा वर्ड अछि बलिगिरी don't get carried away. A great deal of माने बहुत हला.
यस सर
Okay. हाँ
सर ए सेट ऑफ कीज तापर वर्ब सिंगुलर आसीबो ना प्लूरल आसीबो.
a set of
ए सेट ऑफ कीज KEYS अगेन सर. सर तापर सिंगुलर हो ना प्लूरल.
सिंगुलर आसीबो. सेट पूरा सेट माने गोटे यूनिटरी बॉडी को बुझेला जेमति की
किंतु सर ए नंबर ऑफ प्लेयर्स पर वर्ब कोन पे प्लूरल होउची.
कोटा परे
ए नंबर ऑफ प्लेयर्स.
ओके. ए नंबर ऑफ प्लेयर्स. ए नंबर ऑफ प्लेयर्स माने बहुत प्ले को एटा को एरिया रो क्वेश्चन आछि जोटा पचारु छ तुमे.
सर एटा तो सर सब्जेक्ट वर्ब एग्रीमेंट रो.
सब्जेक्ट वर्ब एग्रीमेंट ठीक अछि. one thing I would like to tell all of you here. तुम्हें जदि प्लान करू छ जे ओनली क्वेश्चन आंसर डिस्कशन कर देबा तापरे सरी गेला दैट इज आल्सो फाइन. किंतु मु इंसिस्ट करबी सब्जेक्ट वर्ब एग्रीमेंट रो तीनटे क्लास निहाती दरकार. सब्जेक्ट वर्ब एग्रीमेंट.
यस सर दैट वाज इंपोर्टेंट.
क्वेश्चन आसीबो सेही पई कहू. I'm not really talking about 1 or 2 or 5 questions that will come. आमे बहुत मिस्टेक करंती लेखा पढ़ारे हमर इंग्लिश सेति पई कहूची. सब्जेक्ट वर्ब एग्रीमेंट और आउ मोस्ट ऑफ द एरर करेक्शन you will find from subject verb agreement. माने सब्जेक्ट वर्ब एग्रीमेंट रु दुईटा तीनटा चारटा क्वेश्चन निहाती आसीबो. ता परे भी एरर करेक्शन रो जो टास्क गुडा देई थांती most of the error correction tasks are related to subject verb agreement. Do you agree or not?
Yes sir.
Yes sir.
Subject verb agreement and other grammar items also. So ame वर्तमान डाइवर्ट न है कि सब्जेक्ट वर्ब एग्रीमेंट आमे गोटे दिन पढ़िबा ए नंबर ऑफ सोल्जर्स माने सेठी ए कहूनी नंबर माने बहुत गुडाए सोल्जर्स तार मीनिंग हला नंबर ऑफ सोल्जर्स माने बहुत गुडाए सोल्जर्स सेटा बुझौची सेति पई सेटा प्लुरल हला ए अच्छे बोली कि तुमे कंफ्यूज हे जाउ से सेठी हां ए नंबर ऑफ सोल्जर्स सेटा होची फ्रेज किंतु ता मीनिंग हला बहुत गुडाए सोल्जर राइट किंतु आउ गोटे क्वेश्चन जोटा थिला ए सेट ऑफ कोन थिला सेटा सेट ऑफ की
A set of keys.
कीज एटा प्लुरल थिले भी ए सेट ऑफ की जेमति की अनदर एग्जांपल हमें देला स्कूल ऑफ फिशेस is going towards east or are going towards east
so team थिले सिंगुलर हे तो
कोडा
जदि ए नंबर ऑफ प्लेयर्स बदल रे जदि टीम थांता
हाँ।
देन सिंगुलर हे
नंबर ऑफ टीम
ओनली टीम
ए नंबर ऑफ टीम कहले तो भूल ही जीवो ना नंबर ऑफ
टीम में ओनली टीम थिले
हाँ ओनली टीम हेले ही सब ना ऑब्वियसली जिते भी प्लेयर थांतु जेमति कि हमर आर्मी रे 5 लाख सोल्जर अछंती आर्मी इज गोइंग टू फाइट और आर गोइंग टू फाइट
Is.
आर्मी इज a collection of soldiers किंतु आर्मी सबले यूनिटरी राइट सेते पई that would be singular right okay so subject verb agreement हमें गोटे दिन डिस्कशन करबा कंप्लीट डिटेल रे and there would be some task and exercises then things will be much clearer okay now shall we go ahead with this question
sir a set of rules जो थिबो सेटा सर यूज होबो ना
a set of
rules आज्ञा सर
हाँ इज हबो a set हला ना a set of rules is written on the book
Again, sir.
okay dash the inquiry the official maintained that nothing illegal had been done
upon the inquiry
sorry inquiry ta
upon the inquiry
नहीं एठी इंक्वायरी टा नाउन हिसाब रे यूज होई छी कि वर्ब हिसाब रे यूज होई छी
Noun.
अच्छा आउ गोटे मु जस्ट चेंज करू छी क्वेश्चन टा को डैश इंक्वायरिंग आईएनजी डैश
Verb.
इंक्वायरिंग
Sir,
वर्ब हिसाब रे यूज हला वर्तमान जे ओपन कहले तांकु मु पचाउछि से एटा कोन आंसर हबो डैश इंक्वायरिंग dash inquiring the official maintained that nothing illegal had been done
एनु प्रिपोजिशन बसिबो
कोन हबो
प्रिपोजिशन
हाँ एटा प्रिपोजिशन रो आछि निहाती प्रिपोजिशन रो आछि ठीक अछि किंतु डैश इंक्वायरिंग
इन द इंक्वायरी
तुमे एई क्वेश्चन पचारले सेटा आंसर दो सेटा एटा वर्तमान नाउ यू आर आंसरिंग दिस क्वेश्चन और द चेंज्ड क्वेश्चन in the answer would be here the answer would be in the inquiry गोटे प्रोसेस को बुझाउछि एठी हला माने से प्रोसेस रे इंक्वायरी रे से कहले किछि इलीगल करा जाई नहीं रे in the inquiry.
Sir, 8 कहीं बसियान 8
एट टा हेबो नहीं कारण एट टा बहुत स्पेसिफिक जगह रे यूज हुए ओके माने बहुत स्पेसिफिक नैरोड डाउन जगह मान करे एट यूज हुए जेमति कि सपोज प्रीपोजिशन ऑफ टाइम जदी हला प्रीपोजिशन ऑफ टाइम हेले
बाहर हबो ता साइड रे तो ओपन होई परिबो आई इंक्वायर्ड अपॉन दिस
आई इंक्वायर्ड
ऑन दिस होई परिबो
मन भलसे कुह तो ना आधा किलोमीटर दूर ठिया हिचो कि भलसे कहू
ऑन
ना
होई परिबो
ऑन
आज्ञा सर
नहीं नहीं ऑन हेबो नहीं ऑन द इंक्वायरी इन द माने इंक्वायरी रे इन ही हेबो ऑन तो देई भी नहीं ऑन केमति कहउछो
सर आपण जो क्वेश्चन चेंज करछन जोटा माने कि जेतळे इंक्वायरी टा बाहर
ओके सेटा हां सेटा कहउछो ऑन इंक्वायरिंग कैन बी द आंसर और upon inquiring that would be the answer
upon inquiring otherwise on
good सेटा आंसर करूछो जदी गुड ऑन एंड upon ठीक अछि किंतु एठी इन द इंक्वायरी एठी इंक्वायरी माने गोटे प्रोसेस को बुझौछि ओके इन द इंक्वायरी the official maintained that nothing illegal had been done
सर एमती हे परियोनी बेस्ड अपॉन द इंक्वायरी एमती जदी कोरिमान सेंटेंस टा पढ दियो
एंते सेटा तो देइनी
माने हेई परिबो तो ठीक ही
बेस्ट दिले हेबो कारण बेस्ट इज ऑलवेज coined with this word upon तो हमें तो जबरदस्ती गोटे इमेजिन करके आंसर करि पारि ना जहा देइछि सेटा देइछि I shall look through your report when I have a spare desk.
स्पेयर टाइम
टाइम
अच्छी स्पेयर टाइम तो हुए स्पेयर टाइम तो राइट किंतु अच्छी
मोमेंट
टाइम टा असह जाई जीवो की
स्पेयर मिनट
Can you see this, guys? Please look at the question carefully. Mane when you go to your exam, there also look at the question carefully. गोटे गोटे छोट वर्ड मीनिंग चेंज करबा भले थिबो जेमति कि अ अछि एठी आई हैव अ स्पेयर डेस्क टाइम को हमें अ कहि परिबा कि
नो
नो सर
नो तो सेटा
मोमेंट
भूल
ही है सर
असह कोटा जीवो
मोमेंट
मोमेंट जीवो मिनिट भी जीवो किंतु आई हैव ए स्पेयर मिनिट काहे कि कहबेनी एठी
रिपोर्ट टा कोन मिनिट हिसाब जी
हाँ गोटे रिपोर्ट को तुम जदि जन को कहब गोटे मिनिट जदि मते मिलला ना मु देखि देबी तुम रिपोर्ट से लोकटा कोन भाबियो तुमको माने इज दैट प्रैक्टिकल दैट इज नॉट प्रैक्टिकल सो माने व्हेन आई हैव ए स्पेयर मोमेंट ओके मुहूर्त किछि समय माने ता मीनिंग हला किछि समय जदि मिलियो ताहले मु रिपोर्ट ता देखि देबी ओके मोमेंट वुड बी द आंसर Any doubt? Are you convinced?
यस सर
Yes, sir.
Okay. What does it make? कौन कहते what
मैटर
does it make if you don't buy? What does it make if you don't buy a car?
डिफरेंस
Difference.
बहुत easy. What difference does it make if you don't buy a car? Okay. There was desk concern about frequent power failure in the eta हम तो करी सारछंती ना okay spot the word below that has no plural form in English plural form
happiness.
plural
Yes.
noun
Happiness.
ଆସିଛି ଏଇଟା ହେଲା so spot the word below that has no plural form in English କୋଉଟା
Happiness.
ହବ
Happiness.
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 abstract noun okay ଯେମିତି କି love ହେଲା happiness ହେଲା generally singular okay put this in direct speech eta to mane you do not need to look at already it's explicitly expressed कही दिया ହେଇଛି direct speech रे लेखो बोली करी okay so he asked me whether I would attend that day's meeting eta indirect speech रे अछि right so he asked me जेतु asked अछि eta कोन
Question haba sir.
माने गोटे क्वेश्चन पचरा ହେଇଛି से क्वेश्चन टाकू रिपोर्ट करा ହେଇଛି एठी got it हमें
B.
now tell me one thing direct indirect speech you want to study or you should not study
ଟିକେ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ ରଖିବି
सर म्यूट
पढ़ी
रखिया
देबे
ପାଇଁ
ଟିକେ।
ଟିକେ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ପ୍ଲିଜ
okay interact न करिया समय रे टिके म्यूट करदु बाकी समस्त प्रॉब्लम हो okay so हमें डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट स्विच पढ़िबा केते बेले गोटे ना नहीं माने what should I note down you want a discussion on direct indirect speech or not
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
one okay. Preliminary discussion we have as we are discussing now he asked me whether I would attend that day's meeting asked me achi okay
Will you attend
so
today's
eta gote question को गोटे convert करा हिची right
ଆଜ୍ଞା
so
sir
B है sir. B. Option
देखो
B.
number C look at number C this option
B.
can be directly eliminated once you know that this is a question and the question has been converted into indirect speech जानी पारलो जेतेले option C टा eliminate हे गला
B टा भी
कारण
eliminated.
देखो question mark नहीं right and whether ru start ହେଇଛି so गला सेटा तापरे तीनटा ऑप्शन बंचला will I attend that day's meeting he said to me
That day माने indirect speech रे हबन.
okay right so will you attend today's meeting he said to me
एटा ठीक अछि.
then B
Yes, sir.
when will you attend the meeting when रो कथा तो कुहा जाइनी एटा भी गोटे लूज ऑप्शन गोटे राइट एटा भी बहुत इजीली
Yes, sir.
डिलीट हे परिबो कोनचिला गोटा A and B will I attend that day's meeting एटा जोटा कहिलो डायरेक्ट स्पीच रे हबो नाही today's meeting will you attend कारण से लोगटा सामने रे थाई कि कथा होउची माने आजिर मीटिंग अटेंड करिवो कि बोली पचाउची will you attend today's meeting report kala belku that day you said okay so this one is the answer reported speech रे कौन कौन चेंज हुए looking at the question and answer you tell me कौन कौन चेंज हुए reported speech when we make a direct speech or make an indirect speech कौन कौन चेंज हुए
sir reported verb ର tense change हुए
हाँ verbs तो चेंज हुए बोली कहबो verb रो फॉर्म चेंज हुए then
माने whether माने question mark थिले whether लगे तापरे
क्वेश्चन मार्क थिले माने पंक्चुएशन रे चेंज हुए क्वेश्चन मार्क थिले whether लागिवो if lagi paribo.
सर सर टुमरो थिले द नेक्स्ट डे हुए यस्टरडे थिले द प्रीवियस डे हुए
Time
एमिति
words बोली
एगो थिले ते
time words change.
अगेन सर
Then
सर प्रोनाउन रे भी चेंज हुए
pronouns change हुए. Time
Pronoun
words,
change हुए.
pronoun, verb, punctuation, modal, पांचटा change हुए. You remember. Punctuation is the first thing. Verb is the most important thing. Punctuation, verb, modal, then ଆଉ କଣ କହିଲି ମୁଁ? Time words, pronoun. 5 changes. These 5 changes you need to remember when you convert speech direct to indirect, indirect to direct. Okay? हमें okay? Okay, B.
बहुत साउंड आସୁଛି।
Okay, म्यूट कर दीजिए। Right. (24) Which of the following is an incorrect sentence? Hari is not used to the English weather. Hari is used to speaking Bangla all the time. एटा देखो used to रो यूज को नहीं की क्वेश्चन टा पचरा जाइछि. Hari getting used as living in Odisha. Hari is not used to cooking his own food.
मैक्सिमम तो भूल बढिया लाଗୁଛି।
यूज्ड टू पर सिंपल फॉर्म भाव आସୁଛି ना आईएनजी फॉर्म तो
ଟିକେ ବି
हबनी
କୋଉଠି ତୁମେ ଅଛ ମାନେ ନା ପାର୍ଟିସିପେଟ କରୁଛ ନା କିଛି ବଟ୍ your audio is disturbing. Please control. Okay. ଟିକେ ବି अड्डा ମାନେ କଣ रेस्टोरेंट ର ନା କଣ? Okay, anyway. हाँ कोଉଟା आंसर?
ए तो लाଗୁଛି ଭୁଲ ବୋଲି।
Sorry?
सर सी
Hari is getting used as
सी है
in Odisha. Kahiki? Why that is that is the answer? You tell me. Explain.
सर यूज्ड पर तो टू यूज हुए एठी आज अछि
एज ଅଛି।
Okay. Used to माने the habituated to. Okay. Hari is used to speaking Bangla. माने habituated to. ଆଉ टू ନାହିଁ माने ଗୋଟେ ଅଲଗା ମିନିଂ ପଳେଇ ଆସୁଛି ହେଲା ସେଥିପାଇଁ
So second option में हरी is used to speak Bangla will be correct ना speaking Bangla तो wrong हबो
ନାଇଁ 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 ସେଇଟା ଯୋଉଟା କହୁଛ that's another structure माने I used to smoke ଏଇଟା କହୁଛ ତ
yes yes
ସେଇଟା past habit ବିଷୟରେ କୁହେ and we have studied this while discussing tense right past perfect continuous use कला बेलକୁ ଆମେ ପଢିଛନ୍ତି I used to smoke I used to swim माने used to is followed by V1 माने এটা past habit किंतु এই सेंटेंस मानकरे completely different meaning रे यूज ହେଇଛି Hari is not used to the English weather माने जमा habituated नुह Hari is used to speaking Bangla okay माने बांग्ला कहिबारे अभ्यस्त
सर एठी यूज्ड टू लागिଛି पुणी ऑल द टाइम हबो कि
अरे
सर
बाबा, used to माने this is not talking about past. This is talking about habituated to. Used to ର ଦୁଇଟା ଅଲଗା ଅଲଗା ମିନିଂ ଅଛି, ସେଇଟା ହିଁ କହୁଛି ମୁଁ।
नहीं
ପ୍ରଥମ
सर
meaning-
से
ହଁ,
सेटा बुझिली सर जे माने यूज्ड टू माने तो हैबिट ना तो जोटा हैबिट पुणी सेटा को
habituated to, ହଁ all the time ହେଲେ କଣ ହେଲା? habit ତ ସବୁବେଳେ ହୁଏ ନା।
खाली एमती लिखिला बने हर इज यूज्ड टू स्पीकिंग बांग्ला
ହଁ all the time ଲେଖିଲେ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ କଣ? ମାନେ ସେ ସବୁବେଳେ ବାଂଲା କୁହେ, यार ମିନିଂ ହେଲା ସେଟା। हरी is used to speaking Bangla all the time. Used to all the time ବୋଲି ଭାବୁଛ କି? Speaking Bangla all the time, ସେଇଟା ହଉଛି ତାର ଅଭ୍ୟାସ।
ओके सर
Speaking Bangla all the time, ସେଇଟା ହଉଛି ତାର he is habituated to speaking Bangla all the time. Okay? ସବୁବେଳେ ବାଂଲା କହିବାରେ ସେ ଅଭ୍ୟସ୍ତ। ମାନେ ସେ ଅଲଗା କିଛି ଭାଷା କୁହେ ନାହିଁ, ସବୁବେଳେ ଯେକୌଣସି କଣ୍ଟେକ୍ସଟରେ ଯେକୌଣସି ସିଚୁଏସନରେ ସେ ବାଂଲା ହିଁ କହେ, ବାଂଲା କହିବାରେ ଅଭ୍ୟସ୍ତ। ଏଇଟା ହଉଛି ତାର ମିନିଂ। Any other question here? Anybody? Convinced? Shall we go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Danny, you are late. You are going to miss your train. You des.
Better hurry up.
बेटर हरी
As simple as that. There is no confusion. Okay? You better hurry up. Are we going to the mall if we are wait, better be prepared? They do. Oh, okay. ଗୋଟେ paragraph ଦେଇ ଦେଇଛି, okay, and punctuate this utterance correctly. Punctuation ଦେବା ପାଇଁ କୁହାଯାଇଛି। punctuation ର importance ଦେଖ, ସେ punctuation ରୁ ଗୋଟେ question ଆସିଛି, and you need to punctuate the whole paragraph. Are we going to the mall? If we would better be prepared. They don't, ମୁଁ ଏମିତି ପଢିଦେଲେ ଜାଣିପାରିବ କୋଉଟା ହେବ। ଏଇଟା ହେବ କି? Look at this thing. Just you need to see whether the punctuation marks have been placed properly. Look at option A and tell me whether it is rightly punctuated, whether the paragraph is rightly punctuated. If not, we will go to the next paragraph.
नो सर
No, sir.
Are we going to the mall? If we are, we would better be prepared. They don't take cash. We too need to pay by card. Okay. Then option B.
No, sir.
No, sir, ये भी नहीं।
What is the problem here?
Sir,
No
first
question mark.
question mark ରହିବା କଥା ନା।
Okay, there is no question in the first sentence itself. Rejected. Then this one.
C
Sir,
भी
C
incorrect
ठीक
ଅଛି,
ହେବ।
card ପରେ incorrect ଅଛି ନା?
See, kahinki incorrect? Tell me.
କମା ପରେ or ବି ଅଛି।
କୋଉଟା
Card.
ଅଛି?
We need to pay by card, comma, then or ଅଛି। D option ହବ।
ନା ସାର୍ ଅର୍ ପୂର୍ବରୁ କମା ତ ହବନି ସାର୍।
Okay. So 80. Are we going to mall? are we going to the mall? If we are, କିନ୍ତୁ ଏଥିରେ ତ
କମା ରହିବା କଥା।
ଏଥିରେ ତ ଭୁଲ ଅଛି।
ସାର୍ ସି ହେବ ଇନ୍ ଏନି କେସ୍ ପରେ କମା ରହିବା କଥା ଏଥିରେ ତ ନାହିଁ
ଦେଖ
ଡି ରେ।
ଏଇଥିରେ ବହୁତ ଭୁଲ ଅଛି, ଯେମିତି କି ଇନ୍ ଏନି କେସ୍ ପରେ ଗୋଟେ କମା ରହିବ ଏଇଠି, ତାପରେ ଇଫ୍ वी आर ଏଇଠି ଗୋଟେ କମା ରହିବ, ଦୁଇଟା କମା ମିସ୍ କରିଛି ଏଇଟା।
ସି ଠାରୁ ଡି ରେ ବେଶୀ ମିଷ୍ଟେକ୍ ଅଛି ତ ସି ହିଁ ନେବା।
I understand. ତୁମେ ଯୋଉଟା କହୁଛ that's an excellent point that you indicated. ମାନେ or ପୂର୍ବରୁ କମାର କୌଣସି ଆବଶ୍ୟକତା ନାହିଁ। ମାନେ you can say that
କମା ରୁହେନି ସାର୍।
बेटा close the door please. Go close the door. No. जाओ। हाँ जाओ। Yeah. Okay, sorry. Yes. See, you have pointed out a very good thing. Before or there is no need of comma, but we can say that in that context, this paragraph has been over punctuated in this context, this answer C. But others cannot be the answer because C, we cannot miss this comma here. D, if we are, there has to be a comma. Second, in any case, there has to be another comma here. If we miss, this sentence structure will be problematic. Are you getting me?
Yes sir.
Yes sir.
Sir ଆଉ
Okay.
ଗୋଟେ ଡାଉଟ୍ ଅଛି ସାର୍। ସାର୍ ସି ରେ
ହଁ।
ଯୋଉ ଦେଇଛି ସାର୍ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ସେଣ୍ଟେନ୍ସ ରେ ଯୋଉ ଅଛି ସାର୍ ସ୍କ୍ରିନ୍ ଟା ସେୟାର କଲେ ସାର୍ ମୁଁ କହିବି।
ବୁଝିପାରିଲିନି ସହିସ୍ତା ପ୍ଲିଜ୍ ଲାଉଡଲି।
ସାର୍ ସ୍କ୍ରିନ୍ ଟା ଦେଖାଯାଉନି ସାର୍, ସ୍କ୍ରିନ୍ ଦେଖାଗଲେ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚନ୍ ଦେଖିକି ସାର୍ କହିବି ସାର୍। ସେଇଠି ଗୋଟେ ୱାର୍ଡ ଅଛି ସାର୍ ପର୍ଚେଜେସ୍ ହବ କି ସାର୍?
କୋଉଟା?
Not
ହଁ ହଁ
making
ଠିକ
any
ଅଛି,
big
ସେଟା କିଛି
purchases
ସେଠି
and
କିଛି ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ନାହିଁ।
purchases ହୁଏ ସାର୍। ନା ସାର୍ ମୁଁ
ହଁ
ଏଇ
ଦେଖ,
purchase କଥା କହୁନି ସାର୍, ମୁଁ ମାନେ ଏମିତି ଜାଣିବା ପାଇଁ କହୁଛି ଯେ purchases ହୁଏ ସାର୍।
ହଁ ହଁ ହେବ ହେବ। Purchases, out of many purchases, we found only one to be excellent. There is no problem. There is no problem. Okay, shall we go for C as answer, guys? Why I am asking? I am
Yes, sir.
really concerned about before or there should not be a comma, and that's a valid point. But all other answers are also not acceptable. बहुत भूल अछि। आमे देखो माने एठी तो आंसर ही
सर बीटा
यस
बीटा को टिके सर देखो
बी टाको देखिबा। ओके लेट्स सी बी। आर वी गोइंग टू द मॉल? एटा बी टा तो पूरा भूल ही जाई छी पूरा।
यस सर।
ए टाको देखिबा टिके की आर वी गोइंग टू द मॉल? इफ we are we would better be prepared. They don't एटा तो माने सेंटेंस रे भी भूल अछि। we too need to pay ना ना ना
सी ହେବ ସାର୍।
Sir, most appropriate say C ଟା ହିଁ ହବ sir।
most appropriate is C, so we will go for C. Okay, देखो what I want to say here, we are trying, see our objective is to learn the use of punctuation, and amar to ethi कोटा ठीक कोटा भूल सेटा एते देखियो नहीं. I am glad that we had this discussion and we know जोटा आंसर हवा कथा सेटा भी कहीं की भूल सेटा भी हमें जानी पारली ताटू बड़ कथा कोन ही करियो. Good, let's go ahead. Which numerical code सेटा कोन आसला. Okay, which numerical code देखी मु मैथमेटिक्स पळे आसला बोली भाबली. I am so scared of mathematics. Which numerical code arranges the bits of this sentence correctly? Bits
Sir,
of this
B.
sentence এটা ଗୋଟେ jumble sentence न थाए jumble words थाए जोटे ताकू माने sentence structure करियो एटे ए कोथरु आसी sentence construction रु आसीची answer ता question ता, right? So to do anything the government I do not expect in this matter. What would be the answer?
3 to 1
B, B,
4.
sir.
3 to 1 4. B.
3
Sir,
1
B,
4.
sir.
Okay, excellent answer. Now I would request you to give us a tip related to sentence construction. Golden tip. हमें बहुत मिस्टेक कौन करूं. We start this sentence with preposition. जेमते कि in the field there are two people are playing. In the field two people are playing. एटा correct sentence कौन हवा कथा.
Two people are playing in the field.
Two people
in the field.
players are playing in the field. So two players था कौन हो. को parts of speech.
Sir,
Subject.
noun.
Subject.
noun.
Okay. Subject. Okay.
Noun.
Noun. Parts of speech जो देखिए noun. Always start the sentence with a subject. That's a golden tip when we are talking about sentence structure. Okay. अब ये जो sentence jumble sentence ठीक करिवारे एटा बहुत help करियो. जेमती कि देखो I do not expect. I do not expect that the first sentence, first bit have बोली यदि जानी लो, you look at the options given A और B, A और B रे अच्छी, I do not expect to start करची, right? तापरे it's very easy to decide which one will be the answer. This can also help you. How? In a day-to-day जनरल यूज ऑफ इंग्लिश हमें जेते बेले यूज करूछंते इंग्लिश कथावार्ता हेबा पई लिखिबा पई आंसर लिखिबा पई we should remember to start our sentence with subject. Okay. Otherwise भूल हुए बहुत. Okay. कौन कहले बुझियाला.
Again, sir.
सेंस
Yes, sir.
और
Yes, sir.
एटा ଗୋଟେ बहुत बड़ा क्वेश्चन ओटे देछि. Fill in the gaps appropriately with, after, with, in, among, for. एटा सब कोन.
Preposition.
Preposition.
Preposition, sir.
The dash the 1960s.
In.
In the 1960s.
In the 1960s, Muhammad Rafi was a superstar. Dash popular among popular singers in South Asia. He was born
In 1924.
In.
in 1924. Dash
Art. Kutia Sultan.
Art.
8 तो दे ही
8 तो नहीं.
in. Okay.
In कहाँ. कोटला.
Village
In Punjab.
तो ऐड है वो नहीं. Okay. Dash Punjab.
ऐड दे ही थांता ताहले पंजाब पूर्वरु 8 ही थांता ना.
ନାଇଁ
ନା
ନାଇଁ
ସାର୍
ନାଇଁ ପଞ୍ଜାବ
ଆର୍ଟ ଦେଇଥିଲେ କୋଟିଆ
ନା
ଆଗରୁ ଆର୍ଟ
at
ହେଇଛି।
କୋଟିଆ ସୁଲତାନ in ପଞ୍ଜାବ ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା ନା ସାର୍?
ନାଇଁ 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 ଏଟ୍ ଦେଖ କୋଟଲା ସୁଲତାନ ବୋଲି ପଢୁଛ କାହିଁକି କୋଟଲା ସୁଲତାନ ସିଂ ଭିଲେଜ ବୋଲି ପଢୁନ
ଏମଂ
ତୁମେ ତୁମ ଭିଲେଜ କୁ ଇନ୍ ଆଇ ଲିଭ୍ ଇନ୍ ମାଇ ଭିଲେଜ କୁହ ନା ଏଟ୍ ମାଇ ଭିଲେଜ କୁହ
In
In
my
my
village.
village.
ତାହେଲେ ତ ଏଇଟା କୋଟଲା ସୁଲତାନ ସିଂ ହଉଛି ସେ ଭିଲେଜ ର ନାଁ
ସାର୍
ଓକେ
ବୁଝିଗଲା ସାର୍।
ତ ଭିଲେଜ ଟା ସବୁବେଳେ ଇନ୍ ନିଏ ରାଇଟ୍
Yes, sir.
ଛକ ଏଟ୍ ନେବ ଛକ ସ୍କୋୟାର ଜଙ୍କସନ ଏଇଟା ସବୁ ଏଟ୍ ନେବ ବୁଝିପାରୁଛ ତ
Yes, sir.
ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍।
ହଁ ମାନେ ସ୍ପେସିଫିକ ଜାଗା ସବୁ ଓକେ in Punjab dash almost 20
After
years
or after
After almost 20 years.
for for for
or
for
almost
almost 20 years
Again.
for ନା after ଏଟା
for କେମିତି ହବ ସାର୍? after ହବ ନା ତା କାହିଁକି ନା years
ଦେଖିବା
ପରେ
ଏଟା
କମା
ପଢିବା
ଅଛି
କଣ
ଯଦି
ଲେଖା
full
ହେଇଛି
stop ଥାନ୍ତା
ରଫି was most
ଯଦି
ଓହୋ yes yes ମାନେ ତାର ଜନ୍ମ ତାପରେ
ଯଦି years ପରେ ସାର୍ full stop ଥାନ୍ତା ତାହେଲେ for ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା।
ନାଇଁ after almost 20 years Rafi was the most sought
ଏମଂ
Among.
sought after ମାନେ କଣ
ଜାଣିନୁ ସାର୍।
Sir, sought after habo.
sought after ଗୋଟେ phrase ତାର ଗୋଟେ meaning ଅଛି ଗୋଟେ ହିଁ meaning ଅଛି that boy is very much sought after in the school that boy has many qualities he is sought after by all the teachers
Identified.
sought after ମାନେ ବହୁତ ସମସ୍ତେ ଚାହିଁବା
Desired.
ଚହିତେ ହେଇଯିବା ହଁ ହେଲା sought after ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦରକାର ହେଲା
Mane kon sir popular.
ବହୁତ popular Rafi was the most sought after singer dash the Hindi film industry
In the
In.
In the Hindi film industry.
okay dash his illustrious career
in his illustration
In
with his
In.
illustration
With his illustration.
with
No,
haba sir with haba
in his illustrious career he received 6 Filmfare Awards and was honored
with
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 was honored
With national award.
okay then କୋଉଟା ଅଛି ଦେଖ କେତେ ଗୁଡା ଅପସନ୍ସ ଦେଇଛି
A.
ସାର୍ ଅପସନ ଏ
ତ
A
ଆମେ
ହବ sir,
in
A
group
ହବ
ରୁ start
A
କଲେ
ହବ
ତ obviously ଦେଖ ଦୁଇଟା ଅପସନ ଅଛି in with for in ଏଇଟା ଅଛି in among in କୋଉଟା ରାଇଟ୍
Sir, A ta
A
last
hub
to with.
among obviously so in ଏଇଟା ରାଇଟ୍ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ରେ
A
with
sir.
ଅଛି ଏଥିରେ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ରେ with ନାହିଁ ରାଇଟ୍ ଗୁଡ୍ ଓକେ ନାଇଁ ଏଇଟା ଫର୍ ହେବ ମୁଁ ଯୋଉ
Yes,
କହୁଥିଲି
sir.
ହଁ for almost 20 years Rafi was the most sought after ମାନେ ଜନ୍ମର 20 ବର୍ଷ ପରେ ସେଟା କୁହାଯାଉନି ମାନେ 20
Carrier.
ବର୍ଷ 20 ବର୍ଷ ପାଇଁ
Yes, sir.
20 ବର୍ଷ ପାଇଁ
20 ବର୍ଷ ପାଇଁ।
ଏଇଟା ଦେଖ for ଅଛି ଏଠି ହଁ
ହଁ ସାର୍
for almost 20 years Rafi was the most sought after singer in the film industry This in his illustrious career he received with okay right convinced
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
okay 29. To which question would this be an appropriate answer? এটা question formation ରୁ ଆସିଛି ଏଇ question ଟା, okay? ଆଉ modal ବୋଲି ବି ଆମେ କହିପାରିବା, modal construction, question ର modal construction. No, I won't be available on Mondays and Thursdays.
B.
ପଚାରିଲେ
B.
ଏଇଟା answer ହବ।
Will you be available?
Will you?
Will you be?
Won't মানে will not be. So obviously, will you be? Right?
Yes,
Will
sir.
be available on Mondays and Thursday. Straight answer, one and only answer, B. Rewrite this sentence beginning with the phrase the young man. এটা কোথরু আসছে? Beginning with the phrase the young man মানে এটা কোথরু আসছে question টা? Look at the question area.
Sir, relative clause.
না,
Active voice, passive voice.
Active voice, passive voice.
Active passive.
active passive. Okay. The mob lynched the young man who accompanied the young child to school. Could I have an answer?
Sir, C.
C.
B କାହିଁକି ହେବନି? A କାହିଁକି ହେବନି?
C sir.
ଠିକ ଅଛି, A ଆଉ B କାହିଁକି ହେବନି?
ସେଠି A ରେ ମାନେ was
Sir, A
lynched
ର
by
ଠିକ
mob.
The young man who accompanied the young child to school, the mob was lynched.
No, sir, A ହେବ ନାହିଁ।
A ହେବ ନାହିଁ, the mob was
B ରେ ମୋ
lynched.
ବିଷୟରେ କିଛି କହିନି।
Okay. The young man who accompanied the young child was lynched by the school ଦେଇଛି।
ମୋ
School
ନାହିଁ ନା।
lynched ମାନେ କଣ? mob lynching ଯୋଉ ହଉଛି, ଶୁଣା ଅଟରା କରିକି ପିଟା ପିଟି କରିବା ଏଇଟା ସବୁ, ହଁ? ତ ସ୍କୁଲ ତ କରିପାରିବନି ନା ସେଟା। The young man who accompanied the young child to school was lynched by the mob. Right answer, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. ଏତିକିରେ ରହିବା। ବହୁତ ଦିନ ପରେ 2 ଘଣ୍ଟା
ହଁ ସାର୍ ସେତିକି ଥାଉ।
ସେତିକି ଥାଉ। 30ଟା କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ମାନେ
ହଁ ସାର୍ ଥାଉ ସାର୍।
ଗରମ ହେଇଗଲାଣି ମୁଣ୍ଡ। ସେଟା ବି ଅନେକ ଦିନ ପରେ I took a class that too this long class. Anyway, so ଆମେ ଆଜି ଶିଖିଲେ ଯେ ଆମକୁ active passive ଟିକେ ପଢିବାକୁ ପଡିବ। active passive ପଢିବା ନା ନାହିଁ? Like reported speech.
ଆଜ୍ଞା sir।
Yes sir. Active passive sir, subject verb agreement, direct indirect.
Yes, sir. हाँ, narration से active passive.
Okay, ଏଇ ତିନିଟା ତ ଆମେ ନୋଟ ଡାଉନ କରିଦେଲେ। active passive,
Subject verb agreement.
ସାର୍ ସବୁ ଜିନିଷ ଟିକେ ଟିକେ ବି ଫୋକସ୍ କରିବା। କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଟା ଡିସ୍କସନ୍ କଲେ ଆମକୁ କିଛି ଆଇଡିଆ ହେଲେ କୋଉ ସବଜେକ୍ଟରୁ କେମିତି କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ପଡୁଛି, କିନ୍ତୁ ଯାହା ସିଲାବସ୍ ଅଛି ଆମକୁ ଟିକେ ଫୋକସ୍ କରିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ନା। ଯୋଉ ରୁଲ୍ସ ଅଛି କୋଉଠି କଣ ୟୁଜ୍ ହଉଛି ସେଇଟା ସବୁ ଜାଣିନ।
good. Okay, we will do that. Of course, we will do that. Okay.
ତ ସବୁ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଟିକେ ଫୋକସ୍ କରିଦବା ଯାହା ସିଲାବସ୍ ଅଛି।
Right, right, right. Next, ଆମେ କେବେ when shall we meet next, guys? We
ନେକ୍ସଟ
will do one thing. I will talk to sir and have one extra session. Like nowadays we meet twice a week. We will do one thing. We will meet thrice a week.
Yes, sir.
Yes
Sir,
sir.
ଆଜ୍ଞା
Yes
sir।
sir. Thank you sir.
ସାର୍
ଥର୍ସଡେ ବି କିଛି କ୍ଲାସ ରହୁନି।
ଜଣେ କୁହ ଯିଏ ବି ବିଶ୍ୱଜିତ।
ସାର୍ ଥର୍ସଡେ ଖାଲି ନାଇଟ୍ ରେ ସାର୍ ମ୍ୟାଥ କ୍ଲାସ ଅଛି ସାର୍, ସେଦିନ ବି କରିପାରିବେ ଆପଣ ସାର୍।
Thursday.
ହଁ ସାର୍
I
ଥର୍ସଡେ
will
ଦିନ
talk
ମୁଁ
to
ଫାଙ୍କା
sir
ଅଛି।
and let you know about it. Huh? I'll talk to sir and decide. Right there.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir,
Okay then. Thank you then. Thank you. That's
Thank
all
you,
for
sir.
the day.
sir, synonym antonym କେମିତି ମନେ ରଖିବ?
ଦେଖ synonym antonym ର ସେମିତି କିଛି specific strategy ନାହିଁ. It's about practice and memorizing. That's all. ମାନେ if you use that knowingly, intentionally, it will remain in your register, repertoire, mind.
Question ରେ ତ ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ ଏମିତି ୱାର୍ଡ ଆସୁଛି ଯୋଉଟା ଶୁଣି ବି ନଥିବ ଆମେ ତାର synonyms କଣ?
ସେମିତି ହଉଛି ଯେତେ ବେଶୀ ପଢିବ ସେତେ ବେଶୀ ମାନେ you can solve these questions. There is no other way. Vocabulary improvement, if you read well, if you read regularly, then obviously your vocabulary would be good. That is the thing. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Chalo then, we will meet next weekend. Chalo, see you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay then. Bye. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good night, sir.
Bye. Good night. Bye.